Hello, everybody. Rick Sarah is here. Welcome. Welcome to my special Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Cocktail hour with Rick. In honor of the Ravens losing to the Steelers, I sneer at you all. Arrgh. Good evening, everybody. Thank God it is Friday. Nice tooth, though. Thank you, Gus. Yes. I love all the different colors of my teeth. It's like the rainbow of the cornfield. Oh, and I've already got something in the pot here. Lacey's, thank you. Lacey, protect your new tooth. No more Teddy Grahams. Yeah, instead of chewing on rocks, I learned I can't do that anymore. So here we are. Another Friday has come. Good news for me. We sold the camper. And we got the check, and it's in the bank already is cleared. Our camper is sold. And as you might have heard, maybe you didn't. Maybe I meant to say something about it, but it didn't happen. It was in my mind. Yeah, that's what it was. I actually recorded something and didn't put it out. But a fan actually purchased the camper. What do you think of that? A fan could have, one of you guys could have done it, but another fan bought the camper. Now, there was only a couple of stipulations. Oddly enough, he didn't want anything like a photo autographed. He wanted me to autograph some used underwear and leave them in one of the drawers, along with some sheets that I had slept on and a towel and a washcloth I had used, a partially used roll of toilet paper that had been in the bathroom when I was there. I signed the end of the toilet paper, rolled it out on the table, and then we rolled it back on there. He put it in a baggie and zipped it up, put it in the cabinet. I think he plans to make it a museum. It's up in the Baltimore area, so if it happens, I'll let you all know where to go if you want to go to the Rick Sarah Museum. Yes, no, he's not weird. He's as good as anybody, especially since he paid the coin and the check cleared. It's in the bank. I'm so happy. Yeah, it's 4:20. Time to go celebrate. Now the truth is, he was a spoiled, really slow, difficult individual. And his grandfather was equally difficult. And I got to meet the father. He came up to the car before they showed up. We met at a bank. Yeah, spoiled brat. Always got whatever he wanted. Yes, piece of crap little baby. Like 21, 22. And at first it was like they're going to buy it, and then I get a call back on Monday from the grandfather after Friday that, never mind, it's not going to happen. Did you hear that? I mean, it's like I thought I sold it and then I didn't. I mean, I'm old and tired too. I can't take that kind of stress. Welcome again to Cocktail Hour with Rick. This week, I'm going to do a test shirt. I promised I would do this eventually. I'm going to get on and do a order of a test shirt. I already have the logos loaded. And I'm going to send it to myself, see what happens. And maybe I'll order a couple more if they look good. I know, Joe, a lot of people saying the same thing. So I am going to check it. I'm going to check it and see if it goes. And then I'll look at the logo shirt. Emmett, thank you very much. Well, you know, the shopping with Rick thing, we almost did one, but it just didn't come out.
And why?
Because I got Dan mad. We were going to do one down at the Atlantic Ocean at the Ocean City Resort area of Maryland, and he didn't want to do it. Thank you. It's very nice. This is one that, was this a prototype that they sent us? Or was this an ordered?
That was
A prototype.
ones I ordered.
Oh, it was right. It's wrong. Because this is supposed to be on the back, and there's supposed to be a small on the front.
Correct, like the one I have.
So, whatever. Oh, Don, you're right. He is so zen. Dan has shown me my failings. And I'm going to now emulate Dan. And I'm going to have a more peaceful and calm demeanor. Thank you. It brings out my eyes. I thought my eyes were shit brown. It's not like I have lovely light blue eyes, smoky blue eyes, yes, and salt and pepper blonde hair or something, you know. I'm sorry, it's not that good. Yes, I'm not Robert Redford or something here.
Yay, Caroline.
So-
I'll be filling
so-
orders tomorrow.
What about Dan's election night stream? The one he did himself on the Filmin channel or the podcast on Patreon? Because I'm still waiting for the video version of that to go out and be on Patreon. I worked up a little gag with a fan who's a guest on the show here. You've seen him before, Sean Arm.
He was on Tuesday night.
He came over. All right, I think I'm back. Damn, this is really getting to be a pain in the ass. I don't know what to do and not do. Okay, I won't touch anything where it says a call's coming in.
Did you touch something?
I was trying to click not. It was going to call, but I guess it didn't matter because I muted the phone so you won't hear any calls or anything. So I'll leave it alone.
Don't touch the screen.
All right. Does everybody hear me, see me, feel me, touch me?
I would feel you and touch you in a minute.
Are you? So, in a little while, maybe I'll be doing something. I hope that it doesn't lose everybody. But Rick has something concocted. Did you see the promo? Well, I put a promo up for tonight, and it was edited actually. But unfortunately, it just loaded like a few seconds ago. Oh, Jill, you did see it? Okay. Jill, the one and only, saw it. So that's good. So a few people did. Oh, you like that? And you know what the thing was? That was like 10 minutes, right on? I mean, I ran in there and just went boop, boop, boop to throw this thing up. Thank you. Yeah, I thought about it last night. I filmed a couple sections and then I was making up stuff, texting back and forth with an old friend, and I was making him laugh. He said, "Stop, my sides are hurting," and stuff like that, because, oh well, you had to be there.
Somebody wants to know if you're going to have more bands in your basement.
Yes, bands from their basement is going to happen as soon as I get back. There's a band who approached me, actually the keyboardist. is in this other band as well. She was in Madhouse, and I'm going to not try to say her name in case I say it wrong, because I've did it more often than saying it correctly. But
She was really good.
she's very good. And they would like me to do the
Thanks,
same for their
Neil.
band, because they have the same issues with very few chances to play. Especially up north now, it's going to be cold. Nobody's going to be playing outside. You can come down to Florida in the winter, but you know, if it's chilly, nobody's playing outside. But at times, that would be possible. There's a truck in the drive, or not the drive, the grassway, that's like almost all the way to the concrete structure. It really backed it up far. I don't know what it's doing there.
That's unusual for him.
That's our friend. So, I hope that this might happen, but I might have a visitor from the north, and I would make him be on Cocktail Hour with Rick for being here.
Who?
It's a very, very slim chance, Dan. Dan Bell. Dan the Bell, well. Oh, there's somebody here. It might be your food.
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to come till 6:45.
Well, it's here, it looks like, so.
Oh well, we didn't wait. It's fine. I actually asked for it for 6:45. I guess it didn't go. That's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's not your fault.
And you want me to leave it somewhere or give it to
Yeah,
you?
just put on the car.
Okay. Have a good night.
Thanks,
All right, thank
too.
you. Has everything been arranged?
Yes.
Okay.
Everything's done.
We just had pizza delivery. I hope it's a sloppy pizza, gets all over my face and shirt. I know how people love to watch me eat, right, Neil? No, you don't want to. So, hello, Kyle and Nirmal and Gus. And what kind is this?
It has pepperoni,
Pepperoni,
onions,
Onions?
black olives.
black olives, and cheese. Mmm.
Looks good, doesn't it?
It does look good. It smells yummy too. And hello, Pamela Balcock. And Loopsy Oopsy, hello. No sausage, no mushrooms. You don't like olives, Joe? I know. Black olives too. A KFC chicken bowl. Yeah, I don't need to eat all that stuff on top of one another, though. What are you going to do? Why don't you just put it in a blender and drink it? You're going to be... Don's having bearded clams. Maybe they really are. I'm just... Arsel, what are you having? Are you having bearded clams, too? Hey, hon, can we have some bearded clams later? Or at least not me.
No.
I like a little cocktail sauce, too.
Oh, you're sick.
I thought you was going to throw it at me. Somebody's eating geoduck, whatever that is. It sounds like, is that real food or artificial geoduck? I don't know. Beer is good. I'm having some of that too. Cheers.
Eat iced tea.
So,
Oh, his Thanksgiving fixings, they do touch each other.
oh yeah. The sausage stuffing is always good.
I haven't made that one.
Saving my booze for the election results. Yeah, you need that. What more results do we need to see? We have to get the result of they're still counting more votes.
Hey, Scott, everybody's doing well.
You know, I said this in the promo. We really have had a lot of stress. Americans, we really have had a lot of stress. And maybe I will offer cleansing, spiritual cleansing to you all. And I was at the CVS and I picked up something just in case it worked out. Oh, gooey duck. So what is gooey? I like duck. It's a kind of a gamey, wild.
Like a Japanese or Chinese dish.
Yeah, gooey. I don't know about gooey.
Oh, gooey duck, I saw it on Shop.
Oh, it's a mollusk. It's a large
I
mollusk.
saw that on Shop.
It's a clam. It's a
Yeah.
bearded clam. Okay. Now I get it. Ha ha. A long arm sand clam. It's like a bearded clam. Okay, Gus. You were so far ahead. You went over me. I did not
Yeah,
understand.
you were thinking something.
I was
not
thinking
so
something
nice.
dirty. Let me pause for a moment, and you all talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, engineering gaming. I'm glad your parents are okay.
What happened?
They were in a head-on collision
Oh God,
about an hour ago.
I'm so sorry, but they're okay.
They said they are okay though.
The car, maybe not so much.
Oh, car can be replaced.
Exactly.
Parents can't.
Exactly. Barbie W, Barb W, we're doing great. How are you? Don goes awful. Hi, Criven. Have one for me. This election is turning me into an alcoholic. Yes. Elections do that. It's like watching your home team play. And it's like every time they get the ball, they go three and then they punt. Go three and then they punt. You're hoping against hope that somehow things are going to work out. That's where I think we all are. Isn't that great? We're all together for a change. Because nobody knows what. Well, could that actually be something we have a common connection? No. So we're going to cleanse. Yeah, maybe it was a slow-mo train wreck, this whole thing.
Yes, that's true, Corbin. The best thing is a lot of people went out there and voted. Regardless of who you voted for,
That
there
is
were more
true.
people voted in I don't know how long.
It was like everybody had a reason, they had a purpose, and they stood up for what they believed in. And, of course, half thinks the other half was like, what the hell are you talking about? The other half says back to you, what the hell are you talking about? So we were all in the same boat together. It's not like we had a young Charlton Heston looking kind of candidate to restore our faith and hope in the future.
No, it's a guy who used to be in the West Wing. What was his name?
Oh God, Martin Sheen.
Yeah.
Would Martin
Yeah,
Sheen
now
be
he does a
good?
commercial for
He
the,
does commercials
prescription.
for a card to help you buy your prescription a little bit less costly. The boat is sinking. I'm drinking a Yingling too there, Neil. Bought myself a 12-pack. It was $1 off. I only paid $12.99.
Is that a good price?
I don't know. Is $12.99 for 12 bottles a good price? Oh, thank you, Neil. He doesn't even drink that crap. Ah!
I don't either.
Hertog Jan. I bet you it's probably some microbrew from around the corner where he lives.
Well, isn't he in Holland?
He's yes. I don't know if it's Amsterdam, Holland, or some other damn Holland town.
Now he played the president on the West Wing.
Cheers to all. Yes.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question, Don.
What was that?
How much coke can Charlie Sheen get?
Well, Charlie probably.
Enough to kill 2.5 men. So Don said.
You don't even say like an 8-ball. You say like ounces, right?
I have no clue.
You know, you
I'll
start
try that.
start with 28 grams of coke, and maybe we'll talk about it. What's that like? 7, 8 balls. Like 7, 8 balls. That would probably be enough. 7's a lucky number. Oh, kilos. 2.2 pound blocks.
Oh,
Tons of coke. I wouldn't live. Because I remember fondly.
God. What kind of shots were in the test tubes? In the mall?
Formaldehyde. Hennigan Scotch. Oh, he's so cute.
Hey, Kyle K, you should try Deep Eddie's vodka.
Oh.
It's distilled 10 times. It's
Why
really
do
good.
you try to sell that? You don't make any money on it.
I'm not trying to sell it. I just think it's better than.
Yeah,
any
Neil, I
vodka.
remember it fondly too. Even Tuesday night.
Stop. Yeah, there's only 34 likes. Get out there and hit that like button, guys. We've got 82 in the room.
All right, so
True, it's synthetic, but it works while it's working.
I got this from CVS, and yes, but this is not anything like that. This is the cleansing I talked about.
Wait a minute, I don't think you can see it on
All right, let me.
You can't.
There you go. It's stapled together.
There you go.
Kind of odd. It's like somebody did this at home because it doesn't have even a label on it. But let's see what's inside. What do you think? You want to see what's inside? Okay, let's try.
Wait, you're here, Stephen.
All right, that's good. 2, 3, 4. So, what's this?
Brian Valcali is in.
It looks like it's a schmeckel cover for your schmeckel. Keep it warm in the winter. Oh, look. A twin pack of enema. Saline laxative. And a free hat.
There you go for
Wow, that looks pretty cool. What do you think? So, this is normally the.
Tapeworm needs a bath, they said.
They say this way. This is the way that normally you utilize an enema, right?
Yep.
And this is my enema hat. Okay. Okay, so here's the secret. You need to use these, guys. You need to go to the store.
Do you need more water, baby?
I used to use Fleet,
Okay.
but they're expensive, so I started to go to other brands, and Walmart used to be good. But I'm wondering what might be in the container. Like, is it formaldehyde? You know, what do you want to put in you? Some sulfuric acid? No. I'm getting this stuff, and this is made right here in, let's see. It's distributed in Rhode Island. It's made in the USA. So it's 100% American. I don't have to worry about.
You gotta take the plastic, the blue thing
And
off.
then you slide this tube off, right?
But take the blue thing off.
No, but that slides this off. But you see, I'm doing this differently. I'm just going to put a hole in there. So,
There's a small hole in there already, Rick.
it's a small hole in there.
Yes.
Maybe you could just do this. All right, well. I peel off the blue part, just like I shag off the plastic for my condoms. You know,
Put a condom on it, somebody said.
so I put a condom on this. Where do you think I'm going to put this thing? That I need a condom. You people are so raw. And I'm in awe. You would think that I would be putting this live up my duodenum? Oh no. This is for you all. That's what I thought. It's a little too big, huh?
It's a little too big.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. I need to make a smaller hole. There, that'll do it. I hope it does.
Don't take the time for that.
All right, so here's how this is going to work. Who would like first to be spiritually cleansed? What you have to do is, Rick, you have to write this. Rick, please cleanse me. And then you will be cleansed. Everybody waits their turn. Okay, Moonbat. Moonbat, you're cleansed.
It didn't even come up.
Moonbat, what happened here?
You got, the hole isn't working. Take the cover off and just squirt.
Here it goes. There it is. You're cleansed. You're cleansed.
Joe wants to be cleansed. Neil wants to be cleansed.
All right, next.
Neil.
Arsenal wants it, Neil. All right, Neil. Here it goes, Neil. You are cleansed.
Joe. Kamala.
Joe.
Hateful hero.
Hateful hero.
Gus Turballs.
You're cleansed.
Leslie Beckwith.
Gus Turball. Leslie Beckwith.
Jennifer Dyer.
Jennifer Dyer.
Caroline Rose.
Caroline Rose.
Gmail Honda Paul.
Gmail Honda's Paul.
We got Joe, right? Joe Tomerlane?
Yes. I am cleansing people spiritually with my enema. Rick's 100%
Salsa
natural poo clear from Rick. Dr. Sarah. Sol Cecita, you are cleansed. Who would like to be cleansed? Who would like?
Nutter Butters.
Nutter Butters, you're cleansed.
Did you get Neil Dawson?
Neil Dawson, you are cleansed.
Dr. Leonard Hochstetter.
Dr. Leonard Hochstetter, you are cleansed.
Kyle K.
Kyle K. Oscar Lopez, you're both cleansed. This is Rick. This is Rick's. You can't say holy. I'm not going to defile the church. Natural spiritual cleansing. It's like spiritual healing all night long.
Did you get them all?
All night long. All night.
Did you get them all?
Nirma. All night. Did you feel that cleansing? Cyberdata. Here's a little extra for you. Ha 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 ha. Giggle tea. And thank you, Allie Bagel. Allie Bagel.
And
Gigi Wincy 90. You're cleansed. What was her name? Oh, it was this. They're them all. I'm getting cleansing fluid all over the screen.
you guys, hit that like button.
Click it like you mean it. I'm here to cleanse you. I have a whole other bottle. Who else needs to be cleansed by Rick? Stefan, you are cleansed. G. Quincy 90, thank you. Gmail Hottest, Paul, you're glad? I'm glad.
Bitch.
Mitch! Cleanse you. Now, what this is doing is it's magically removing dried old defecation out of your intestines. It's just leaving you. It's leaving you and you're going to feel lighter and happier. You're going to want to dance again. Oh, it's so great. Cribbin, this is a kind of a douche, ain't it, baby? You could use it in the front or the back.
Before I found that.
Well, there's still saline. I mean, you could put this shit up the ass or up the pussy. Either way. If you want to stick it up the urethra, just be gentle. You don't want to overinflate the urethra. You'll cause your bladder distension.
Okay.
Don't make yourself a bladder distension by pulling too hard. Just gently. Gently. That is my family chant all the way from Mallorca, Spain. Hi-ya, ya, hi-ya, ya, 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 ya.
Like Spain to me.
I told you once before, I don't know if you remember this,
Probably not.
I was Yiddish. Hi-ya, ya, 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 ya. When in the 15th century, my family were happily living in Mallorca as quiet and
Oh, so
happy,
Lisa, your mom's watching this? Oh.
quiet, happy Jewish people living in peace and harmony with all the others. And then all of a sudden, the wrath of you know who, the Arabs came to destroy us. But then we were saved by who?
You are so messed
The
up.
cross. The cross. Yes, the people from France and who saved us during the Crusades. Hiya! 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 Hiya!
Brian Kelly was on. Did you hear me say that?
Yes. Hey,
He said,
Brian.
We are almost brothers. I am from Carpathia.
Carpathia?
Carpathia.
Carpathia. Yes. And Brian is a very good musician. I'm a very moderate to pathetic musician,
funny,
but they let me being in a band with them. People who I worked with and his brother, the ones that were playing on September 11. Yeah, I used to play with them. They would like give me a tambourine to tap and stuff, and I used to play with them. It was nice. I felt like I was a real rock star. I like my tassel. Do you like it? It doesn't have any smell. Ah! Oh, I lost my hat. Ugh. Thank you. Hello, people. I am the hat, and I am the little tassel. What would you like me to cleanse now? Tell my master. What would you like me to cleanse now? Tell our master. Oh no! I thought it was out of juice. Harry Potter. I am like that guy who lived in the shack on the grounds who looked like a bear, and he wore a fake bear skin thing, and I forget what his name was, but
Are you getting your screen wet?
people always thought that he was such a nice character.
Who?
All right, for 5 points, who is the character I'm trying to name on Harry Potter that looks like me, like some big dimwit who's now squirting this fluid? Does anybody know who I'm talking about? Isn't it Haggis or Hargis or something like
Haggis,
that? I think his name is Haggis. For goodness sake, it's not that hard. You all read that shit when you had, I'm not going to talk to the family at Christmas time. I'm going to read my Harry Potter book. Ah!
That was your niece.
I love that. That's always good. No, I'm playing with the video games. I don't care if she's ready to die. Grandma can go to hell. Ugh. Dumbledore. I was Dumbledore.
You never read a Harry Potter.
I saw a couple of Dumbledores. I watched a couple of movies and I drove by the Harry Potter's ride going up and down I-4 in Florida. I've seen it. It's like these long chains hanging down and you go around in a circle in this thing. It's like at the top of the damn building. It's all fake, don't you know that? It's all pretend. The outside of the houses is made out of styrofoam coated with a little bit of sand and glue. They call it drive it. They can make it look like a castle. It's unbelievable. Like the video, then like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Tell your friends. We always like new subscribers, and it just happens that this would be a very nice time today. So subscribe if you've never subscribed. I mean, where else can you find this shit? Nowhere.
Thank
Nowhere. Is this the best thing on the internet? You dang well it is. You'll know it. Dang it.
Doing that.
All right. Waiting for commercial announcements to come out from our sponsor. Yingling Lager, the oldest brewer in the United States. Lager, beyond compare. It beats all other brands head to head.
He is his only sponsor.
So I am saying right now, consider buying some today. If you're here in Florida area, Winn-Dixie has them on sale for only $12.99 a 12-pack. Nice and cold and ready to drink. So go shop at Winn-Dixie and tell them Rick Sarah sent you.
You don't even shop.
Rick Sarah or RickSarahStar.com
You talk about me talking about Deep Eddies. What are
and
you talking about?
Yingling beer. With
Yes, we
Yingling,
voted
personally
early.
loved by Rick Sarah, would love to hear from the brewers of Yingling. I would be happy to help to share
Dan-
new audiences of
Dan can beat
people to
this guy.
buy your great beer. Just talk to me. rick.adr@aol.com. And thank you. I've done that several times, but you know what? I have never gotten any response. It's never gotten anybody calling me back and going, we want you to sponsor our product. Like Depends pull-ups. I think I should probably do fine with an ad on that. It's very believable I would need them. Well, here is something to know. And this is especially important for boomers out there, like me. People who are 60 or more. Seriously, you've got 6 or more decades of poop in your intestines. Do you think that's a good thing to have? Just waiting for one of them to tear so you go into sepsis and die? 2 enemas a day. Every day. Do it for several months. And then I tell you what, you'll find that you have so reduced the buildup of that old feces. You will find yourself feeling better. You'll be more flexible.
I hope you're not trying to give medical advice.
Your sphincter
Oh, God.
will be more healthy. You'll have more control of your bowels
No, do
So
not
you know
do it
what?
every day.
every day.
No.
And you know what will happen? You won't need those Depends pull-ups anymore.
Yes.
Because you will have strong, healthy sphincters.
Yeah, you probably will walk differently.
Not only that, you may think about things you haven't thought about for a long time. With a nice sphincter like that, I wonder what trouble you could get into. Talk to your husband or your boyfriend or your partner or lover. I bet you. Somebody could think of something.
What part of Maryland, Neil?
So this was courtesy of Yingling Beer, letting you know about your intestinal health. And Winn-Dixie grocery stores, hoping that you will shop and buy healthy foods for your healthy colon life. California, Maryland, I know you've said it before, it's way down there. Way down almost Solomon's Island and
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
Yeah, way down there. He's actually past Solomon's Island. Hi, Tenjo. What was the problem?
No problem.
Yingling and Huggies crossover. It's cross marketing is very important because boomers shit themselves and boomers still do drink beer.
Well, I haven't seen Sean on here, so he's probably working.
Might be. He was on call all week too, by the way. So he could
He
be
was on
gone
call
anytime.
Tuesday or Tuesday.
So if you didn't notice, especially the Patreon subscribers, Sean was a little happy with drink, and Sean agreed to sleep on the couch at my home,
Ooh, Stephen.
and slept off and was very safe and sober when he left. No, this is not skunky, buddy. It's really good. Nice and cold, fresh. Got her right out of the case. There's some right in the fridge, ready for me to go. And some nice pizza pie.
Show me your new cup. Cold drinks, not here.
My new cup.
Your new cup.
This cup is amazing. It's like, it's built like a brick shithouse. I'm telling you. And it keeps the ice cold for so long. And then it's got a nice top that's very tightly sealed. I've actually dropped it a couple of times and only a small amount of water came out.
You had a donation.
I'm so sorry, I didn't recognize that. Let's look
And
at our.
Tenjo. Thanks,
Let's look at our 10 Joe, thank you. And thank you so far. Criven, G Quincy 90, Ali Bagel, Criven, Emmett McAdams, and Lacey's Vlogs. Thank you again. All donations or tips, whatever, are appreciated. But please, if you are tight, money's tight, you're just getting by, keep it yourself.
Rick is on Dan's, what is it?
I'm on Dan Bell the podcast on Patreon as well.
They just can't do ADRs or shopping because of COVID.
Yeah, we can't do either of those right now. We might be able to do a shopping, actually. But another dirty room is really pushing it.
Thanks again, Neil.
Now today, didn't we drive by a couple nice motels? Wouldn't you like to?
Oh, yeah, they were beautiful.
This one place, it looked like you lived there by the month. I mean, it was really, oh, what a wreck. And then we drove by another place, it's like an abandoned shell, half rotten. And then this whole section of highway is old Route 301. So it's like the northern central Florida area. 301 would have been the major way to go during the heyday of traveling to Florida. So when the boomers like myself were kids and were going on a family trip to Florida, we probably drove by this place because there was no 95 yet.
Yeah, 301, it's like you start out at 70, go down to 65, and then 60, and
55,
then
45.
then 45, then you go back up.
Could you turn the light on, hon? All right, it's time to turn the light on. Here it comes. I understand that it's getting very dim. All right. It's getting darker and darker and darker. It is. We found that it was actually preferred. We came in around Jacksonville, went around Jacksonville down Route 10 to Route 301 to another place, and then got on Route 75 south, went through Ocala all the way to Tampa.
Oh, did you see what Joe said?
No, but I just saw a donation. Recommend that you review really bad beers and call it another skunky beer. Oh my God, Joe, that would be horrible but fun. For me, though, almost any IPA, I would bar for gag. So it would have to be beers that, if they were good, I would have actually enjoyed them. And I'm sorry, but the IPA is just too dry and harsh of a brew for me. And I don't usually go for fruit.
94 people in the room, 63 likes. Come on, guys.
Click
Hit
that button.
like
Let's get going. And if you are independently wealthy, I'm not. So feel free to share a little bit.
Oh,
Use that dollar sign thing at the bottom.
Did you tell them that the camper sale went through? The check
Yes.
has cleared?
Camper sale went through, check cleared in the bank. No more own the camper. I made up a story. I told him that was a fan bought the camper.
Oh, that's the one. Did you tell them about the bathroom sale?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you need to. Oh, no, maybe you should.
No, I shouldn't.
No. Never mind.
Haunted, abandoned, exploration. Thank you very much. Wow, that's all pretty cool. I love the name. It sounds like I would join your club or whatever.
Hey, Plum.
Solsticitas still has some sun because she's further west than we are. She's basically
No, it doesn't make him mad.
What
He's
is-
used to it.
what is it? Is she at just below Brownsville, Texas, or
Down that way.
somewhere like that? Rick Wheatley, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, well, we were in a section today that was really rough, and I think it's inspired me. I might even do it before we go north for the fall.
Well, you gotta pick a day. We can do
Pick
it.
a day, and I'm going to run up and I'm going to shoot some footage with actually the Sony and get some good quality footage.
We haven't seen much news, so we don't know if we're in the path of Eva. I don't even know who she is.
No, I know that
El
there's
Paso, Texas, hopefully so.
okay. There's supposed to be ETA, I think it's called ETA, might give us some trouble.
When? When?
I don't know. We haven't been like in the loop for things, so I don't know when.
We said read the packaging on the fleet is not recommended for us boomers.
Oh, it's not?
What's different in their asses than anyone else's?
Yeah, what's different than an ass over 60 than an ass under 60? I mean, what do you want to do, Rick? Use an enema bag? I didn't want to get into water sports and shit, but if you want
we're
to
up
do that,
71 likes, that's great.
thank you. I mean, we could talk about enema bags. That would be really fun. You know what? We should sell Rick's enema bag.
Oh, God, no.
We should sell a kit for people.
No.
Self-cleansing. What do you think about that? A Rick's cleansing system.
Shipping would be too expensive.
Something like, instead of a neti potty,
Oh, God.
I didn't have to finish those sentences.
Now, the movie we could send out.
A powered anal and rectal and vaginal douche.
Oh, no.
We recommend you clean and disinfect between rectal and vaginal. But it's
Can't
okay.
use them both.
You can go from vaginal to anal, but not the other way around,
Oh,
because
God.
the vagina is very sensitive. It could
Yes,
actually
AJ,
get.
he is grossing me out.
you could get an infection. So,
He said read the packaging.
can you please help me with that? There's no way.
Here, hand it to me.
All right, my wife Dolly now is going to read the packaging at the recommendation
Using
of.
more than one enema in 24 hours can be harmful.
Oh, okay. Only use one. Okay. Using more than one in 24
Or
hours.
55 years or older.
Or if you're 55 years or older.
Ask a doctor before you use if you are 55 years of age or older.
Well, holy
Or
moly.
on a restricted sodium diet.
Oh, I didn't even think about absorption of the sodium through the walls of the anus and the rectum. What do you know? But
Do not use more than directed. Serious
Oh.
side effects may occur from excess dosage.
all right,
Do not use more than 3 days without asking a doctor.
Rick Wheatley. I'm running out of it. There you go, Rick. You're cleansed.
Stop use and ask a doctor if you have rectal
Rick,
bleeding.
you're cleansed. You're cleansed.
You have no bowel movement within 30 minutes of use.
Oh no, I
You're
shouldn't have
pregnant
cleansed
or
it.
breastfeeding.
Oh, ow, 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 oh, ow, oh.
Why is your shirt up?
I need something because I need to clean the lens.
You're not supposed to touch that lens.
There. I think that's better. I don't know if you're seeing me through droplets.
No, I don't see you do that.
Okay, am I clear now?
Yes.
I got a little overzealous spraying the last of the.
Oh, Joe, send me
Enema.
a brownie.
Oh, he did. Okay. So everything I said about the enemas today and the using them if you're 55 or older, or using two within 24 hours for anybody under 55, I retract everything I say. It did not apply. It was, in fact, ill-advised per the manufacturer. I am so sorry. I hope that
And
no
thanks,
one.
For
Rick
letting us
Wheatley,
know.
thank you for saving us all from my stupidity. Rick is actually a registered nurse. I'm so glad I have him as a friend. I hope nobody has already used two enemas
Oh, so
while
this is
I've been
supposed to be just
broadcasting.
For the enema. Did you see the cleanse Steve? You have
Steve?
any left?
No.
Steve Sebo.
Oh. I have been squirting people with the enema.
No coffee enemas.
But I'm running, alas. Oh, there it goes. Can you see it? I cleanse you, Steve Seaboat.
You put coffee in an enema bag and squirt it.
Rick Wheatley, is that ill-advised to put coffee up inside of you?
Now if it comes back out.
Well, it comes back out, and when it comes out, it's still brown, so I guess you wouldn't know
Oh, God.
just the
Hot
fact that
sauce
it's more
enemas?
liquid.
Yeah.
Hot sauce enema. Now,
Tequila enemas, we're really going out there. Tequila
no, it's called a
sunrise.
tequila sunrise. Hateful? I don't believe it.
Steve said thanks.
Gerbil racer. Oh my God. Uh, you guys are funny. I thought I was a little funny, but you guys are really funny. So you know who I don't see in here tonight? That's odd. Is a DJ Infinity.
Maybe he's working.
I hope you're all right. If you're not in here, DJ Infinity. Stefan, thank you very much. So like again, and Donger isn't here. That's an alcohol enema. Well,
I waste it.
yeah, really, I drink that shit, man.
What you see, Doc? What you see? It's in there. Get it.
I mean, is it good booze, or you just put vodka enema? Now you're, unless you're going to be,
Such a waste.
if you're using cheap vodka to use it up, I guess that would be all right.
What you see, Doc? Get it.
No,
Get it.
no,
What is
I don't know, but you say that to him, it might chase after a cat or a rabbit or something. I have not talked to or seen the tapeworm that's name is Wormy for some time. And the longer the better, don't you think? What about inhaling alcohol?
Oh,
Yeah, there was some kind of thing going on, wasn't there? Where you would vape it? I think it was like that you would inhale it, breathe it. Not Stefan? No? Or was it you would eat it? Got flushed. Killed two birds with one stone. One stoned. A giant candy. And when you finish eating it, you're drunk. That would be possible, I guess. Nostril hair bum age. Yes, it's bad. You have to attend to that. You have to use tools. I think I've been doing pretty good. I don't have any nostril hair sticking out, do I?
you're doing well.
Yeah. You have to try to keep on top of it because at a certain age the hair comes out. Maybe, Dr. Leonard, yes. Maybe I left it in Aruba. A jelly suspension, that's a good idea, it could be. But that's like a shooter, like a Jello shooter then, isn't it? And I think you've had a Jello shooter maybe. You think? Bo see something.
Those in.
Oh.
Right over there. You can
Oh.
see.
In Mexico, for some time, people would pour alcohol.
In the eyes.
Oh! And I can imagine that being absorbed quickly. But gosh. Again, I'm sorry, but I have a bunch of salt water on my screen. And under my feet, the floor is slippery. Jello shits, is that what you call them? Thank you, Gus. Lovely brown shit eyes. Yes, Bo. Oh, there's somebody coming by. Oh, there they go.
Those not paying you no mind.
Not any attention. Yeah, that visually that wouldn't be a good idea for
Hey,
anybody.
back here.
Anyway. Yes, Bo was just here in the picture. He's looking around. I don't know what he's interested in, to be honest.
He's laying down. He needs to be groomed. So go, AJ.
Stefan wants Bo to pee in the background. He would love
He
that.
already did.
Oh, he did. Oh, good. I hope you enjoyed that, Stefan. That's good. Or pooping. Yeah, he doesn't do it in his own yard much.
It wasn't cooking him.
But that wasn't a pooper. No, he was a pee-pee. Lovely, yes. Usually just does number one in the yard. We let him dump on other yards. We pick it up. I'm just cleansing. Yeah, I need to cleanse Bo's butt. Yes, I do.
No, they don't need enemas.
You miss Krusty. Krusty Meow. That's a nice cat. It really is. Trouble is, if you don't keep coming in to Dan and visiting him often, he quickly forgets who you are and gets easily scared off.
Yeah, he's somewhat new people.
Yeah, he's not great. He has a small number of people he'll accept. After that, he doesn't really like it.
Yeah, he's still around. Dan had him on Facebook a couple days ago, licking his face.
And yes,
Dan
Dr.
licking
Leonard,
Krusty's face, Krusty licking Dan.
but my daughter has 3 dogs, and then,
4.
well, and I was going to say her fiance has 1.
They have 4 dogs and a cat. They have a zoo.
And then my granddaughter has a cat, yes.
Yeah, Bo is our only pet.
Oh, Miss Tree one thought he just looked so content staring out at the water. Yeah, he really does like it here. You're not a face hooker? That's good, Nermal. I don't want you to be a hooker anymore. Oh, what's
Mochi.
Mochi?
Siamese.
Siamese cat, Mochi, boy. When she first got him, he was just totally out of control. But now I saw Mochi just when we went up to visit. Surprised them, by the way, when we went up. Didn't tell anybody we were coming and just came to the door. They were very happy to see us, so we got to see Kylie, Jen, and Marlon for a little while. We had dinners with them, and that was really nice. We actually had dinner where Kylie works, and she was the hostess on shift. So, yeah, visually, I'm having a puff here and there. Yes, thank you. Speaking of precious cotton, it was so nice looking at fields of cotton in full bloom, ready to be picked, going up and down 95 on our way. Principally, I guess, South Carolina and Georgia.
It was cool.
It is cool to see it. I mean, when, especially us, we never really saw it often at all. To me, you look at it, it's like, it snowed, and then, wow, there it is. Oh, can't wait to stick it to my ear. I guess that's the cotton. I have cotton at the end of a little stick.
Well, Q-tip.
And then I get the wax out of my ear in the outer part of the canal. Got to be careful. Don't go too far because that hurts. I know by personal experience.
Mochi.
Oh, okay. Thank you. There is Mochi. What do you think? As he's a handsome little boy. What's he like, 4 or 5 months
Something like that.
old? That's all. That's my granddaughter's little boy,
Their
his little,
great-grandson.
our great grandson in cat form. First time a different animal species instead of the canine. Mochi. Mochi. Ragdoll and Siamese cats are more dog-like in their behavior. They miss their owners a lot. When absent, they may act up. I don't know about that, but I can tell you what, this sucker wants to climb everything and he wants to scratch on everything. Except for the scratching post.
Hey,
Thank
we're
you,
up to
Neil
80
Dawson.
likes. We're up to 80 likes.
That's very nice, Neil. Just posted something. Hey, Stefan, thank you. No, you're not, but I thank you, Stefan, and I really appreciate any donation. But I thank you very much for it. Hello there, Marissa Truman. I'm good. Thank you, Neil. That's great. That's a beautiful little message for the merchandising site, maybe. Who knows? That one, the Holy Grail that I would love to have on it. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe. I think I'm caught up.
Wheat butter. Crystal's making wheat butter.
Yes, Crystal, that's great. Yep. A friend of mine
Hey.
described doing that.
We'll try doing that when Mom comes back down here December 30th. She'll be gone for 7 days. We'll be gone.
Yeah, the weed butter in, if you have a water bath, and I don't have a hot water bath. It's a special cooking thing.
Oh.
So you can put your stuff in a like a sealed Ziploc bag kind of thing. You can make it with like a.
Oh, I've seen those on.
And then you put it in the water, and you heat it up to, I think it's 180 degrees or something like that, and you cook it for like I don't know, an hour or two, whatever. It's to alkylate the pot and the THC. After you alkylate it, then you can mix it into butter after you squeeze it out through a cheesecloth, the material. You take the oil and fold it into butter, and then you can use the butter and put it on toast or some other kind of thing you'd use butter on to consume it. And you can even cut it off in pieces to try to regulate how much of a dose you want to take. So let me go back to Crystal. Could you tell me if anything I said is close to what you did for the audience? Because I'm remembering and not something I've ever done. So would you please, Crystal, tell me about that? New series. Thank you, Fishley. That would be good, yeah. But yeah, I could do a video, yes, of alkylating some marijuana and making some butter. And then giving it to Dolline, watching her eat one piece of toast buttered and then do a time lapse of her over the next 15 minutes and follow her onto the love seat where she rolls up into the fetal position and starts to snore. That would be an excellent video. She gave me the finger. Yes. Yes, you need to extract the THC and add to a fatty acid very close. But I do it old-fashioned way. Just slow cooking homegrown with butter. But she had done the water bath. All right, so tell me that if I had, some material that was homegrown like. So what do? And you said slow cooker. So tell me how you do it. I know that one thing I heard is you ruin the taste if you blenderize the fabric of the fiber of the plant. You don't want to do that. But you have to do a little something to break it open so that...
Oh, you can season it.
Season it?
Yeah. While you're cooking it, you can add seasoning.
Lando Bake. Ah, Lando Lake, get it? Lando Bake butter.
I got it.
Oh. Well, if anybody would like to share something, I'll tell you what, send me it by email first at rick.adr@aol.com. If you have maybe a good succinct paragraph of how to quickly make yourself some basically juice, but instead with butter, right?
Yeah, we're back in Florida.
Chemistry with Rick. And
2 days up, 2 days back, 1 day in Maryland.
try to make it look nice, but put it into just a regular font.
Hey.
Nothing crazy. So maybe I can just copy and paste it. And I'll put it up on the channel. I'll share it to you all under community. Okay, so under community, you might see some fans' butter recipes. So please, rick.adr@aol.com, somebody send me a couple of ideas of a butter recipe. Would really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm sorry I kicked the stand and made it go like that. And it's actually lowercase rick.adr@aol.com.
Doesn't make a difference. You can do it all caps, all low.
Can you? Okay. Well, I don't know.
You're so old.
I'm old. It used to be so case specific, or uppercase, lowercase in terms of the.
Passwords are.
Yeah, I know the passwords, but.
Oh, I'm glad I'm sorry you had a
Victoria
hard
had a
Victoria,
bad day,
I'm
and
glad this helped.
that's why we do this. It's been a rough time for all of us. Winter, spring, summer, fall. It's been a pain in the ass for us all. But we've been here doing these twice a week, and we're not going anywhere. So, I'm glad you enjoy. We have another 11 minutes.
I thought you went on at 5. Were you late?
We're supposed to get off at 6:30, right?
Well, it is 6:29.
Oh. It's saying I just hit 80 minutes. I thought I had 10 more minutes.
Well, did you go on late?
Not that much late.
10 minutes late?
No, I don't think so. 5, 7.
Okay.
Well, I got to go a little longer because I didn't go 90 yet. And I'm looking by what the clock said. Maybe when I was touching the screen to try to answer a call,
Don't
I did
touch
something.
the screen. We went through this
So,
before.
got 11 minutes, so we have 83 likes tonight. Thank you very much. Always appreciate that. I hope you like
84
this.
likes.
84 likes. Thank you.
Yay.
It's a pleasure to bring the cocktail hours to you. I hope that you
if I don't
enjoyed.
time him, he go on for 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours.
I hope you enjoyed the little idea of me cleansing you spiritually with an enema. Thank you to Rick Wheatley for correcting my recommendations to not applicable to anybody over 65 and
55.
55, and no more than 1 per 24 hours for anybody. And I'm sure there's a younger age end, so my youngest fans, maybe you shouldn't use an enema at age 5 or 7. I have a few fans that, are under 18.
The end of May, we will probably
Can't help
be
it.
in
I don't
Maryland.
know.
Right, Rick?
The end of when?
May. We'll be in Maryland.
Yes. What happens in the end of May?
I don't know, somebody asked where we would be at the end of May.
What is happening end of May that you inquire such a thing?
Juliet asked.
Juliet, yeah?
Romeo's Love.
Romeo's lover, yes. What do you propose? As soon as things are safe, I can tell you one thing. I will be doing some kind of a public meet and greet. I'll do at least a couple in Baltimore, at least one minimally in Baltimore. And I try to do one in Florida when we come back to Florida in the fall.
We're in Florida right now. We
So-
were in Maryland Tuesday.
So maybe 2021, we actually could allow ourselves to be able to be together. Maybe
Romeo's Lover is making a road trip.
Ooh. But it has to be safe for everybody, me and you. And I don't know what's happening with vaccines. There have been some problems with some of the participants from one manufactured vaccine. They put a pause on doing any more testing. So, who wants to have side effects and be sick or whatever from something that's supposed to try to help you not to be sick from something, right? For me, I'm going to continue to
Rick
just be
Wheaton
careful.
said you had a meet and greet last Sunday night in Madeira Beach.
Oh, I kind of did, yes. Yes, I mean, the crowd size was low, except
And
for
you knew.
when I asked at one point, we were going around to the back. I was going to show them the back area.
Okay.
And there's a group of people, all no masks, all together, right there at the first couple of tables with the umbrella.
Uh-huh.
I said, "Are you okay, Rick? Can you do it?" He goes, "Okay." We had beers, I think, or a drink. And I said, "I'm just going to hold my breath." And we just walked through them all and walked past them another 20 feet. And then we're at the far end, where it opens up again. You can actually walk around the other side. It has an outdoor stage. It has an indoor stage. There was somebody playing a little stuff on
Well,
the
even
indoor.
the indoor is sort of outdoor. They have that thing. That
Yeah.
I
But-
like that place.
But I'd stay outside. But before COVID, Dolline and I loved going there, especially when Thursday night they had either a blues or a Americana band. Stylistically, they would play
I love that
mostly standard covers, and then they would stick in the odd original. But musicianship of these people is so good. And it was called the Saltwater Hippie Beach Bar in Madeira Beach. Very good place to go. Prince Frederick, I've been there.
Will you be doing a podcast?
Well, Neil, that's... What do I have to say? You were in Prince Frederick. What county is that? Does that ring with people who are fully embracing medical technology and are on top of everything?
Rick was drinking some type of hippie breeze. What's that?
Hippie breeze. Oh, yeah. It was blue. It was called a blue something.
Something with breeze in it.
No. It was called a, maybe it was called a hippie breeze,
And it was blue. What
but it
type
was
of
blue.
alcohol?
Vodka.
Oh, okay.
What did I do? I must have done a little live broadcast, I guess. I'm just totally
Yeah,
duh.
that's from Rick.
Oh, Rick Wheatley posted that.
Yeah,
Ah,
Calvert. You said
I was going to say, I didn't think I did any kind of live broadcast to show down there. It was Rick Wheatley talking. Who else would know?
That's what I mean.
I know,
He said
right?
It's Calvert. That's not vodka. That's whiskey.
It was whiskey?
He said it was Calvert.
Well, I guess so, unless it was Calvert vodka, which I'd never heard of such a thing. It would probably be hideous. But whatever, that's what we drank. Linda. Is she here too?
No, I think he said that's what she was drinking, Calvert.
Oh, yeah, well. What I would say is why? Treat yourself, for God's sake. You're away. Have
You drink what you like, regardless of where you
have
are.
some old granddad. Have some Jim Beam. Have some what's it called? Knob Creek, maybe, or something like that. Get something that you like.
Oh, no, he is about Prince Frederick.
Oh,
It's
Calvert County. I got it. I got it. Thank you, Rick. You're right. So that's what I was just saying. Calvert County. I would go to Calvert County. I was, of course, a healthcare surveyor for 24 years, 6 months. I said 25, but I was actually wrong. If you'll give me 25, I'll appreciate it. But and I went to a hospital and a nursing home, rehab center in a hospital, a medical adult daycare center, all in Prince Frederick. And being on top of all the most modern approaches to safety, infection control, maintenance, housekeeping,
you're getting
etc., food safety, you would not find that in Prince Frederick. Sorry. You would find even having to investigate when somebody set somebody else on fire at the nursing home. Yes, somebody set somebody else on fire, accidentally, lighting their cigarette or whatever, and caught their shirt on fire at another nursing home there. What a fun place. Neil, I could tell you stories, man, it's great. But I love going down there because I'd love to stay at Solomon's Island. If you could get the Holiday Inn Express at Solomon's Island, man, you had the great view. It was a nice place to stay. You could go to the what was it called? The Tiki Hut or whatever. I forget what it was called. A little bar. And you could get drinks there. You get a cheap meal around there. Good place to have to work for a week. That's all. So now we're winding down to the end of the clock for Pale Hour with Rick tonight. I hope that you've enjoyed.
Daisy, glad you made it.
Shasta Daisy, I'm sorry you're late to the party. We are heading down the road. We need to eat food. We just drove back. This was our second day of driving. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Are you serious, me? Oh my God. Shasta Daisy, That's the shittiest thing I have heard about today. Victoria Ludwig, thank you. Woo, woo. Oh, and somebody else. And Danielle Redmond. Hey, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have you been on for a while? I hope you have. Thank you very much. Ugh. So, that was totally disgusting, Shasta. I mean, have you heard such a thing before?
John Mixter.
Okay. I'll leave with a story. Thank you. So this is a story in a nursing home. My stepfather-in-law. Yes, follow that. Okay, stepfather for my wife. So in-law to me, and then mother-in-law. They were my in-laws when I married her. Well, unfortunately, as time went on, and John had health problems, and in fact, her mom had passed away already. He was in a nursing home.
After major surgery.
He had surgery, and unfortunately, he had a problem mentally that was related to a clot or something like that.
Put him in diapers.
Put him in diapers in a nursing home.
He never wore them before.
Never wore a diaper. He's inside of a chair that he's never been in for it. It stretches out, makes you leave your legs out. It's called a geriatric lounge chair. Yes, it's really nice, isn't it? Yeah. And he had to poo. And he kept pushing the button for people, and no one came. He was in the hall, and they left him alone. Wouldn't bother him, wouldn't take care of him. Finally, somebody came to him, and I think they said something about, don't worry, just poo, we'll take care of you. So, the next time he was able to reach now, also, the head nurse. He got the nurse to come closer.
Happened to be a male.
It was a male nurse. And he had a smear full of shit on his hand already. So the guy came in. He grabbed the guy. He was a strong motherfucker. And he smeared shit on him. And he goes, now how do you like having shit on you? I swear on the Boy Scout handbook, that really happened. And as a result, the nurse requested to be reassigned to another nursing station.
I got a call about it. Like, what was I supposed to do?
Yeah, I mean, and they're calling my wife at home to come help to change his diaper and clean him up and stuff at times.
No, it was to get him off the floor and back into bed.
Whatever, to help transfer him even off the floor and onto a chair in the middle of the night. I mean, can you imagine a nursing home calling up you as a family representative and say, would you come help pick your family member up off the floor? I can't do it myself. My back has been hurt. And my nursing assistants are sleeping in the dining area on their lunch break. And I'm not even kidding. This was real. So
That's right, Arcel.
here's the lesson behind the story. If you have a loved one or friend in a nursing home, please visit. The more frequently you visit, the better care they and everybody else get. Now, that is it. On that note, do love each other and give love and share love, and if we all hold on to each other, we will get through all the hard
that's true.
times.
They can't visit now because of COVID. They won't let them in.
All right, well, come to the window outside their room every day, and come to the window and look at them and give them hope. Let them see your eyes through the window. Bring a flashlight, illuminate your face, and bang on the window in the middle of the night. and they see your face, they'll be so happy. Good night.